Bala Sahib Thackeray, the founder of Shiv Sena, must be rolling in his metaphorical grave, watching the current state of the party that he built from the ground up for the cause of Hindutva. The party that once dared to do anything to protect Hindus is now fearful of a meek Hindu couple wishing to recite Hanuman Chalisa in front of its egotistical leader's house. Now invoking section 124A of IPC, sedition law has been slapped on the couple as they stare at an uphill legal battle as Uddhav Thackeray employs his entire state machinery to pin them under his thumb. Hi and welcome to TFI English, the national socio-political analysis arm of the TFI Media Group. I'm Tanya, your host, and I'm here to ask why Uddhav Thackeray is so afraid of Pawanputra Hanuman. It all started on Saturday last week when independent MP Navneet Rana and her husband MLA Ravi Rana announced that they would recite the Hanuman Chalisa outside Uddhav Thackeray's residence Matoshri, triggering protests in the city and counter-protest outside the couple's residence by Shiv Senics. The duo later announced the decision to cancel the plan to recite Hanuman Chalisa in front of Uddhav's house in the wake of PM Modi's visit to Mumbai on Sunday. However, Uddhav pressed his police force into action and managed to get the couple arrested. Mumbai police, informing the media on Monday, stated that an FIR under multiple sections of the IPC including 124A and 153A and the Bombay Police Act has been filed against the lawmaker couple. They were also slapped with another FIR under IPC section 353. Section 124A has been invoked against them for the hate and dislike that they invoked against the government and the chief minister and the way they have challenged the writ of the state machinery. It is important to note that it was Uddhav's cousin and MNS chief Raj Thackeray who had initially called for Hanuman Chalisa recitals in public if mosque used loudspeakers for azan. Meanwhile, the attacks continue to flow against the couple. Loudmouth Shiv Sena leader Sanjay Raut threatened to bury Ranas 20 feet below the ground if they came anywhere near Matoshri. He said, "I'm saying this on record, we'll bury you 20 feet below if you mess with Matoshri. This is not real Hindutva. What you are spreading is a poison of hatred. We will suppress such tactics." Other Mahavikas Aghadi ministers also displayed similar levels of insecurities regarding Hanuman Chalisa. Congress leader Vijay Wadatiwar in a public speech resorted to hurling abuses at the couple and remarked, "Some people have questioned CM Thackeray to recite Hanuman Chalisa or else they will recite in it front of Matoshri. What does your father got to do with this? What kind of a bugger are you?" He also added, "Tere baap ka naukar hai kya? Is the CM the servant of your father? Such neech, nalayak and people have come to use the Hanuman Chalisa to divide people. As you all know, among Hindus, there is a tradition of seeking the blessings of Hanuman before marriage. Now these buggers will tell us to read the Hanuman Chalisa." Both these leaders have used far more threatening, coarse and sinister language for the Rana couple. Navneet Rana only wanted to recite Hanuman Chalisa. She did not threaten Uddhav Thackeray of his life or any damage to his property, and yet she has been slapped with sedition. However, here we have two public lawmakers who are openly calling for burying the victim in the ground, and yet the Mumbai police is observing a stoic silence. India is a free country and ordinary people are allowed to lodge their protest in front of lawmakers, especially when they happen to be the chief minister of one of the biggest states in the country. A person cannot be arrested for merely planning a protest exercise. This is a gross violation of human rights, and yet the entire left liberal machinery is keeping mum on the issue. And what exactly is Shiv Sena's problem with the Hanuman Chalisa? After all, Hanuman Chalisa is recited to ward off evil spirits or bhoot pishach as it is referred to in Hindi and established by both Tulsidas and Valmiki. It is pertinent to note that Tulsidas composed Hanuman Chalisa while he was imprisoned by Mughal barbarian Aurangzeb. When Aurangzeb challenged Tulsidas to show the Lord to him, he replied that Ram could only be seen with true devotion. This angered the Islamist ruler and he put the poet behind bars. Notice the same parallels between Aurangzeb and Uddhav Thackeray, how both imprisoned those trying to recite Hanuman Chalisa or show their devotion to the Hindu gods. Thus, one can easily infer how catastrophically low Shiv Sena has fallen in its pursuit of protecting the Hindus and their rights. It is said that reciting Hanuman Chalisa eliminates disagreements and promotes unanimity and contentment. It promotes harmony and eliminates unnecessary arguments by making one aware. Consequently, if the couple had recited Hanuman Chalisa, they would have only been doing social service by passing a universal message. However, the proud son of late Hindu Hriday, Samrat Bala Sahib Thackeray, certainly believes otherwise. He may allow azan to flow uninterrupted out of the loudspeakers 24/7 in the state, but dare one recite a paragraph of Hanuman Chalisa, all hell breaks loose. This is the secular Maharashtra of our time, where reciting Hanuman Chalisa is a threatening act.